afternoon, everyone. We said we'd check in when things were a little more interesting, and well, hey, they're a little more interesting. We did some driving, we outran some rain, we met with a couple old customers and friends, and just kind of relaxed and moved for a few days without picking up the old camera. We have no idea where this video is going or where it's been, so first of all, wash your hands. Second of all, if it seems like it's kind of all over the place, it's because it is. It takes place over who knows how many days, but now we are here. Just outside of Crescent City, California. Just got here, hardly any service, have work to do, and kinda don't care at the same time because I missed this. We all did. If you notice, I'm the only one here. Well, me and Mari, because she's so faithful, but nobody else. It's because they're out there. They're already out playing on the beach and doing their thing, and I can't blame them because it's beautiful outside. We're gonna relax and enjoy our evening and meander on down the coast.
Day. We are on another adventure where we tour across America and eat nothing but side of the road yummy good food. We are stopped in Oric, California, which is known for elk viewing, elk crossing, elk, and we have found a burger joint that sells an elk burger, you guessed it. You ready to do this?
Give me those. See, we're just driving, side of the road.
Snack shack.
Snack shack. I could use a snack. Could you use a snack?
I am starving.
I had breakfast this morning, but I could still use a snack. It's almost dinner time. What do you think, Bing Bang?
I smell a beach.
You smell the beach?
Yeah. You could use a scoop.
Huge bust for me because I wanted an elk burger, they didn't have an elk burger. I wanted an epic shake that they supposedly have, they don't have epic shakes. They don't even have them on the menu. They have like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. The view through the window also wasn't my idea of somewhere that I'm like excited to eat at, so.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't show you, but my burger was pretty darn tasty. It wasn't like over the top special, no special sauce or anything, but the meat was good. So then we drove down the road 4 miles, because you know, we like to move fast. And this is where we ended up. Check it out. I guess you can't really see it all that well. It doesn't want to focus because it's dark out, but it is beautiful here. However, we happened to see a few signs that said 1 was day use, closes at 11 p.m. and 2 was no overnight parking. But we really don't have a whole lot of great alternatives, so we're gonna risk it and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, at least we had a few glorious hours playing in the sand and enjoying ourselves.
And it's not like we're having activities in here, we're just parked. So hopefully we'll be okay. But if not, there's a few spots up the road that we can kind of meander to. Hopefully we don't have to. We'll see what happens. What do you think?
I think we are gonna stay here for like 5 nights.
5 nights, huh?
Yeah, and leave tomorrow.
5 nights, but we're gonna leave tomorrow.
Yeah, like after like 1, 2, 3, 4. And on yesterday we have Eve.
But that's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Huh. Time is obviously relative. So we're gonna make the most of our evening. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we will catch you guys tomorrow. If this next scene, next clip, next whatever is not tomorrow, well, it's because we got kicked out. So, yo lady.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Somewhere or another.
Peace out.
We successfully stayed the night in our sweet beach spot, But at about 8:30 this morning, the state trooper drove by and told us that we had an hour to leave, which is really weird because it's a public beach and it says day use only between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. So, 5 a.m. and 11 p.m. So anyway, we slept well and now we are moving on down south. We need to catch up on laundry and showers and water and dumping and maybe do a little bit of grocery shopping so that it's all done for us to enjoy the weekend. Mama Finchers! Mama Finchers!
Our initial plan when heading south this winter was to hug the coast, and that just didn't work out. The next morning we woke up to weather reports that there was going to be a large storm coming in, and even on the coast, even in Southern California, it was expected to get down towards freezing and be, you know, rainy, cloudy for a few days. With our inverter charger not working correctly, we can't just go to a park and plug in. And so we started heading south a faster direction, quicker than we'd like to. That's just life on the road.
Alright, well, unfortunately the fog rolled in and our amazing sunrise shot didn't exactly happen because you can't see anything, including sunlight. So off we go.
To get sunshine.
Who are we heading to see?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
No clue. Not even a hint? If I give you a hint, can you guess? Yeah? Rhymes with...
Blocky?
What? Is there,
Whoa.
a squirrel out there?
Whoa!
You see a redwood squirrel? What?
Brr.
What is it?
Brr.
What's
What
out
is
there?
it, Mari? What? What is it? Get him! Get him! I have to say one last thing. Avenue of the Giants is like a 20-mile drive that kind of goes along the 101 but is not the 101, and it's where you get to see all of the beautiful redwoods and it's just lovely. And because we need to chase sunlight, we're not taking Avenue of the Giants, and a little piece of me is broken up about it.
Gophers, man. Gophers. Hello everybody, we packed up, we hauled tail, we drove through a bunch of fog, we cruised through the redwoods, see, cruising through the redwoods, and now we have stopped for a little break so Lily can get her nerves back because, you know, cliffs, steep stuff scares her. Now we're at the Peg House. We've talked about this before, but the Peg House is an essential stop whenever coming through the redwoods or by the redwoods or through this area. The inside is amazing. If you want to see more about it, well, there's our video right here. The last time we went through the redwoods. We filmed redwoods, we filmed Peg House. I don't remember. We put a sticker on here somewhere.
Over here, I see.
Yeah, I think it's on this side. Can you spot our sticker?
Right here! Yeah!
There it is. I just can't help. We'll take you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh.
See? Full of yummy homemade goodies. It's just a great little stop. Good morning. Like we said, the Peg House, always a good time. Everybody gets all silly. You go in there and it just makes you kind of funky. Onward.
We had some friends in Eugene, James and Lindsay. They asked us about Ukiah. It's in Mendocino County, which is just known for getting like this perfect sun and moisture. And we told them that it was beautiful. It is fall, well, it's winter now. So everything is, you know, all died off, but it's still gorgeous. Take a look.
We drove all the way down towards the Bay Area, stopped for fuel, decided to keep driving. We spent a nice little wonderful evening at a rest stop that was not very restful because it was very loud with trucks in and out all night, and then we drove all day again today. Right now we are... where are we? Just south of Mojave? Just southeast of Mojave, and we're parked at another rest area, but off kind of in the back where it should be much quieter this evening. We probably would have kept going a little bit longer, but we were in almost 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it was crazy. Luckily, most of it was at our tail. We lost a couple things off our roof rack, a basketball, a leather bag that we carry firewood in, so no huge loss. Luckily, they both blew off the road, so they weren't like in the middle of the road causing havoc. I didn't feel safe pulling over to try and get them right then because trailers were blowing, and it wasn't a good situation. So we got out of there, we got parked. We're just gonna relax this evening. Tomorrow, heading towards and probably into the Arizona, maybe, or we might stop at Joshua Tree and spend a night or three. Or
oh, Bubba!
I know, right?
what, Bubba? What, you had a good day driving? Yeah, now you're excited for dinner? So that's it, another day of just cruising. We'll see you tomorrow unless something amazing pops up. Thanks for hanging out and just literally watching our travels at this point. Lily found something super cool today. We were driving up this nice steep 2-lane grade, people flying by, and we're driving along, and all of a sudden there's these massive pine cones off the side of the road. Little tiny trees, huge pine cones. I don't know if you know anything about any kind of pine trees, but like redwood trees have tiny, tiny pine cones. Well, little pine trees have huge pine cones. Let's see them. Put that up next to your face.
That's not even the big one.
That's not even the big one.
Go
yeah.
grab the other one, Buggy.
Which one?
The other one that's
that
in there.
one.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Whoa! Huge!
Huge.
If anyone knows the science behind the different varying sizes of pine cones, I would love to hear your input.
Schoolie friends, they just bought their bus. Just bought it. Inaugural trip, they're getting ready to go build it right now. Hopefully they follow us so we can tell you who they are because...
Oh, they still have temp tags on.
Didn't catch it. What was their name?
Pippi and... He said James?
James?
I think. James and Pippi? Shoot, I forgot his name. Her name's Pippi though, because it's a good name.
If we got James wrong, I'm really sorry. Comment down below, let us know who you really are. Come message us on Instagram so we can chat. Maybe meet up and see your build down the road. Hopefully see you at Schoolie Palooza. Good morning everyone and happy sunny day! But that's not gonna last long. There's a storm coming and that's why we're headed out. Woke up this morning, had to get some work done. Lily's actually up on the roof rack right now because we almost lost our fake indoor-outdoor grass that we have on the roof rack. It's all zip tied on there all the way around and it's been great. You know, a couple of them have broke, but nothing terrible. But yesterday the wind would have ripped it completely off if we didn't have the cedar in the shower for this. It didn't blow off because we have lumber strapped up there for our shower, and that luckily kept it there. Otherwise, we would have lost our indoor-outdoor carpet up there yesterday. It's not carpet, grass. Fake grass?
Yeah,
fake plastic grass? Yeah, that's what it is. She's wrapping that up, and then we're gonna hit the road again and drive, because that storm is coming. They're even calling for snow in some parts of California. So we need to get on out of here. Hello, my love. How was your day?
It was okay. Day 3 of long driving days. I'm kind of over it.
We're so over it. We didn't even show you anything in between.
We were driving into the desert.
Yeah, we got fuel. We filled up some water. Saw a really ugly town, or 3. And now we're parked in the middle of nowhere BLM with some solar panels across the way from us. Hey, bud. What are you doing? Making the most of a long day? A little playing in the sand?
It's actually desert dirt.
It's desert?
Desert dirt.
Desert dirt? You're actually correct. It's not really sand.
No. Sand is like a beach. Sand is at a beach.
All right, folks, well, here we are back in the desert, the place that we said we didn't want to come to. But it's interesting when you think about the restraints of travel, because the assumption is that it's always just true freedom. But in all actuality, it's very much weather-based. There's a huge cold front coming in on the whole West Coast. And we have 2 heat sources, so we should be nice and warm. However, with the cold front brings clouds and rain, which doesn't give us solar. So we are forced back into the land of dirt and cacti once again. Every time we've gone in and out of Arizona, we have always driven past Joshua Tree, but never actually through it. And this time we're throwing our foots down. We are going to Joshua Tree. We're gonna go look at those spiky creatures, spiky cacti, trees, strange things. We're gonna go look at those, take some pictures, enjoy some of the unusual aspects of the desert, and soak in some sunshine. Yay! So we went to Joshua Tree and it was really, really cool. Obviously there's a bunch of Joshua trees everywhere, but I think the best part about it was that Jonah got his first junior ranger like booklet, and it's super informative, and it tells you about the different, all of the other different foliage that's there and the different animals that live in that particular part of the desert. The unfortunate part was we were getting gusts of wind that were like, I don't know, 40 miles per hour. Jesse had to get some work done and we didn't have any service, so we had to just kind of like rush on through. But here's some pictures for you.
Not to mention, as we're driving through Joshua Tree, we're slowing down for pedestrians and crossing. My warn engine light comes on, throws a couple codes, puts it in limp mode, says that it's the pedal positioning sensor. It's done it one more time since then. We're just trying to get to where we're going, so we're gonna be parked for a while. We can address things then. That is our trip south. Completely not how we expected it. We thought we were gonna be meandering down the coast for a few weeks. Turns out we're driving for 4 or 5 days straight and just booking it straight south. Things aren't always what they plan, but you make the best out of them. Next up, our friends.
And it happens to be Thanksgiving Eve. So next up, Friendsgiving.
Yes, we should get driving.
Hello!
I'm having like the best party. Good. Guilty.
He's definitely predator looking. It doesn't look like, I mean, I know most spiders are, but.
Like 1% are actually poisonous.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Hey guys, so in all, do I smell? I've been worried about it all day. I just took a shower and everything. I feel, you ever have those days where you feel like you smell, or you like might? Like I don't stink, but you might like not smell fresh. I'm having one of those days, but supposedly I'm okay.
You're okay.
Am I purrable?
We're all on the same page, so these rabbits.
So, in all seriousness, I think we have to stop traveling. You're not being serious right now, are you? You quit around, please. Stop.